Good morning, folks, or afternoon. I forgot what time it is, but we have mail today. I forgot to pick it up from yesterday. Good coffee. Haven't used my wood cup yet. Okay, I got from Garden State Gardener. Please check out his channel. And that especially goes to trying to think. Hope I didn't cut myself. Mama Bear Prepping. Check out Garden State Gardener. He has a live stream on Sunday. So does the Whyde family. Whyde Family Farms. Please check them out. Yeah, let's see what we got from Garden State Gardener. And it's congratulations from Gardener State Gardener. And we got this wonderful Baker's Creek heirloom seeds. Now I got all three gardens going at full blast, and this won't work for my midsummer and winter gardener planning. So I'm going to pass this on to Mama Bear's Prepping. So check this out. It's heading towards your direction. It's a very good pepper. Okay, you could dry it, you could slice it. I like to pickle these. Okay, it's very, very delightful ornamental pepper. I tell a lot of people it does need warm soil. Okay, it's once fully ripened, this gets to a bright orange. I usually pickle them or dry the pods. Sometimes I do both. I do a pre-pickle, so when I want to add to things I add one of these, and it turns out really nice. It's a mellow, mild heat. But I'm Asian. I'm used to hot stuff, so I don't want to see Mama Bear prepping and her kids going. Okay. First things I want everybody to do, make sure David Chipman never gets hired. Okay? The guy lost 2 guns on duty. How can you lose 2 guns? Well, it was on my hip. Where is it? I don't know. If it was anybody else, that guy would be, when I used to be working, would be either kicked out or imprisoned, losing a federal device. Okay? And also yell at your congressman that you want to abolish the ATF once and for all. You tell the Ninth Circuit of Judges you want to abolish the ATF. Because the Ninth Circuit is kind of corrupt, and sometimes you want to get rid of those judges. Okay? Especially the left-leaning ones and the ones that were bought out by the Chinese. And a few Russians and a few Hungarians and that weird sex ring that's one of them is in. We know who it was. Epstein. Like I tell that judge, you're on limited time, buckwheat. It's going to come out. You're going to get busted. Especially that video of you and that 12-year-old girl. Okay, don't forget to watch this movie, Attack of the Mushroom People, 1963, or Mantango. Very good movie. It's on Tubi for free. I tell everybody to go watch it. I'm going to watch it again. Now, these people survived the shipwreck like the minnow. And it was, I think, the captain, the first mate, the boss, the millionaires, the young couple, and the writer, and the boss man. Now, a lot of people didn't realize that they survived a horrible storm. Their sailboat makes it to a mysterious island covered in fog. They do have weapons. They have guns. They all have knives. They all wear sunglasses. Okay? And I tell people, you have to watch the movie, listen to the dialogue. They did forage. They found a cache of canned goods, but did they survive? And most of them are kind of dead, and one of them went nuts. So I say no, they did not survive. Okay? Now this is for Tasha of Mama Bear Prepping. And hopefully I'll mail this off on Monday because my 3 gardens are packed. I have the patio garden. I also container garden. I do a lot of gardening, folks. I don't do one system. I do 3. My first system is the back patio and sides and backyards. If I went full blast, I don't need to. That whole backyard, no grass, would be all raised beds. All right? I like a grassy yard. I'm old. I'm retired. Okay? Now, because it's a turning point, and most millennials and Generation Z are reckless children, they're going to die as reckless children. Again, go see the movie reference. You'll understand that. Now, people were asking me, what's the best kind of survival garden vegetables? Because they're realizing they're getting tired eating, like Gil, lettuce and greens. And I told them, you don't survive on lettuce and greens. You poop a lot, but you don't survive. And a lot of you don't know how to cook. And that's my next video from Mama Bear Prepping. Okay, number 1 is potatoes. Now, I've seen a lot of people goof this one up really bad. Okay? 1, study the area. 2, get a potato that has a fungicide over it. So when you plant it, you could plant potato slips. You could plant them in containers, in grow bags, not a problem. The big problem is when you put 4 or 5 slips into one container. 1 potato, 1 container. That makes you about 5 to 10 pounds of food. Because if the plant's too big on top, all its energy went to leaves and stalk. You have to prune potato plants. So it just gets enough energy so it puts it all into the potato, which is a root crop. Okay? Potato root crop system is 5 times bigger than the surface top. Okay? So it's nice and green and it's 4 feet tall, like Lala Farms. You goofed up. That's too much nitrogen. And you're wondering, how come all these potatoes are squishy? You did like the Irish. You had a perfect example of the Irish potato fountain. Your soil's too rich, not enough sand, and you forgot 0, 10, 10. You need potassium and potash to solve that. Okay? And I can see they're out there peeing on their plants and putting wood ashes. And this is Uncle Alan's head going, oh God, my head hurts. No, stop doing that. You look ridiculous. Okay? Uncle Alan's an old gardener. Go see Old School Prepper. She's doing the exact same experiment. Now I tell people, when you do potatoes, potato slip. Do not plant 4 potatoes. First mistake. If you did that, you're not going to have any potatoes, or potatoes about this big. When Uncle Alan lived in a different grow region, which was cooler, in California, up a little further north near the Sacramento Valley, I used to get potatoes like this. I would get 100-pound bags of potatoes from one crop. Okay, that's 5 plants in a small urban garden. 100 pounds. A lot of you are less than maybe 10 pounds or 15 pounds. What is your mistake? Okay, you make the plants too big, you confine their root space. Okay, some of my best potatoes I grew, put in the slip, plant it deep, make sure the proper nutrients in there, less nitrogen, and you know what? I had 125 pounds of potatoes from those 2. They were just booming with potatoes. I still were digging out potatoes. anywhere from this to, God, I hope that was a potato. Next thing I would like to mention for all you people is taro root. Taro root is simple to grow. It makes a nice house plant, but remember, as before, bigger the plant, bigger the container. So I usually use a tree container and watch it how big it grows, and you get taro root. There's many varieties of taro root. I tell people pick a variety that fits your climate. Now I do emo, and people look at me, emo, what's that? It's a type of Japanese taro root. There is over 150 varieties of taro root that you have to decide which one is perfect for you. And then I'll go on to the others, sweet potatoes and yams. That's my next video, which I'm going to cover on for. I'm coughing all the time. For Tasha on growing vegetables. What you want to do is get a small allotment or plot. You want to grow certain vegetables on that lot. If you can't grow in containers, grow it in that allotment or lot. Okay? Easy to find. Look around. There's plenty of free areas. You just ask the owner or the state or city, and they'll let you plant vegetables. And I'll be back with the types I do recommend. And I'll catch you later, folks.